There's too much meta in my film. I watched For Jennifer, a found footage movie found for free on Tubi, and I don't know what to say about this movie. I posted my notes to it a while back, and you'll see, if you look through the notes, you'll see exactly why I'm struggling to really talk about this movie, because all it really is, it says at the beginning, it talks about To Jennifer, apparently had a sequel called To Jennifer, the number 2, and then there was another one, and this film is completely unrelated to them in any way. But, I mean, obviously. It's really confusing at the start. They're at this Halloween party, and there are cameras everywhere for some reason, and you have no notification as to why any of this is happening. It just starts, and is confusing for a while. There's some people taping their... It's implied later that someone just left it on there all night, and just left the camera that's sitting on the table going as present to her, but I legitimately don't know where that comes from. I must have missed a line. It was really confusing just to start with why anybody is filming. Someone leaves her a gift, and it's a flash drive and a tape player. So she watches the flash drive, and it looks like it's people getting stabbed. Looks like a bad found footage movie, which it is, but it's supposed to be real. So that's not fair. I haven't seen this To Jennifer sequel. She listens to the tape recorder. It's some weird dude saying that she's gonna be in a movie or something. Then she insanely, with her boyfriend upstairs, runs out of the house, gets in her car, and immediately gets into an accident. But she decides, after seeing that she wants to make a found footage movie. And it was something her boyfriend was talking about previously. So they all decide that it's a good idea. They start making and casting, and they try to do funny stuff with the casting. They have a casting call, and people come through, and they're wacky and zany, and there's zany music playing. You've seen it before, and you've seen it a lot better. It's really quite not good here. They try to be funny, you could tell. They've even got the zany music, but it's not working. At one point, they watch To Jennifer, which is the movie that we watched back toward the start of the channel, and it's the original T.O. Jennifer, not number 2 Jennifer. And we get to sit through some of that. They watch its sequel, we sit through some of that. And eventually what ends up happening is, and then at some point, it turns out the person who's been stalking her this whole time is the producer of some of the other movies, of the sequels, I guess. I had no indication that this film was a sequel, so the fact that I need to know what happened in the sequels to To Jennifer, just because it has a similar name, is a huge leap to ask someone to make. But this guy's crazy, and he kidnaps everybody and ties them up, and I'm spoiling this movie for you. Trust me, it's gonna be fine. You're not going to miss out on much of anything. He kills some of them, and then somehow inexplicably she breaks free and she kills him, and now she has a taste for blood, and then she kills her friends. To finish her movie, she says, it tried too hard to be clever. It tried way too hard to be clever, and it didn't end up being clever at all. I'm gonna give this a 1 out of 5. Again, seen worse, but this is pretty bottom of the barrel stuff. If you're gonna make it a 4th movie in the series, you have to say that on the packaging or on the poster. It was too meta.